A few days ago, Aoki and I embarked on a 9-day camping adventure on the east coast of Quebec. And as you can imagine, 9 days away from home is quite a lot for a doggo. Full transparency though, I didn't realize how much things I would have to pack for my pup. So I thought I'd share everything with you all because I have myself had a bunch of questions, especially that Aoki is on a raw based diet. So without further ado, let's dive right in. The first essentials might be a bit obvious, but hear me out. It's a harness and collar set, but I would highly recommend that you get your hands on a dark color one. I have the Peachy Dog harness and collar set that they just launched. Your dog will get dirty and filthy while traveling and camping. You can't avoid it, unfortunately. So opting for dark colors will help you tremendously. Some of you noticed this little device from our Instagram stories, and this is simply a tick repellent. It emits ultrasonic pulses that are imperceptible to people or pets or wildlife, but interferes with the ability of ticks and fleas to orient themselves. I also use this off-leash spray for dogs from Black Sheep Organics. Aoki's not a fan of me spraying stuff on him, but hey, you do what you gotta do, and it's been working amazing so far. No ticks whatsoever, and I've been using that on our first camping trip, as you can remember, and I would highly recommend. Next up is my go-to hiking leash and belt. I love this one not only for hiking, but on my day-to-day errands and just walks with Aoki so that I can be hands-free. I got mine off of Amazon, and by the way, everything will be linked down in the description below. This leash is my essential. I use it all the time, but on the con side, it is a bit bulky and heavy. That said, I can use the belt to hook Aoki whenever we're at the restaurant or just chilling on a patio, so that I can have him secured. Speaking of hiking, you also need a hiking harness. Now this one is more for avid hikers out there. If you like exploring trails and being out for a longer period of time, I would highly recommend this one. I just purchased it a few months ago because we love to hike and being outdoors for most of the day. I love how many pockets and compartments this one holds. It is not heavy, it's not bulky as it seems to be, and Aoki likes it so far. If you want to know what I pack it with, I made a reel that explains everything, so head to our Instagram to know more. Next up is something I did not know I needed, but a friend of mine suggested it and I tried it on this camping trip, and suffice to say, Aoki loves it. And I love it too, to be honest, because now I have more space. He knows that it's his sleeping bag, and now he doesn't sleep on ours, which makes our nights much more comfortable. Okay, let's talk about food. As you know, Aoki is on a raw-based diet, meaning that he only eats raw meals. As you can suspect, it is a bit of a challenge when you go out camping for over a week. I packed his frozen meals for the first few days and just kept them in the cooler. Then they were just ready to go for about 3 days or so. And then I opted for a bunch of stews from Open Farm and Still and Chewy. As for the dried goods, I went for the Still and Chewy patty. I served his stews in a collapsible bowl, which is perfect for camping. And for his raw meals, I opted for a lick mat, which I also used for his spreads, but I forgot to shoot that. Also, his meal is all over the place because he's a very messy eater. I also recommend that you bring a gastrointestinal canned food with you just in case things go south, you know? This is a LED color which you can light up when it gets darker, because trust me, it gets super dark at night in the woods, and having a light source around Aoki makes my life so much easier for security reasons. Another accessory that I always recommend is my treat pouch. I always have it on hand and I love that it is wearable. So again, my hands are free and I don't like the ones that you hook on your belts because they tend to fall off. When we are at the restaurant or at a cafe, I can give Aoki a chew or treat. And it's also good for reinforcing any good behavior when you're out and about. Speaking of chews, pack some healthy ones. They tend to have different fractions. You have dental chews, you have ones that are meant for mastication, which is very beneficial for your peppers. I also packed a post-active recovery spread, which I usually use post hikes and also after long days so that I know Aoki is all set for his recovery. Car camping is fun, but it also means that you will be on the road quite a lot. So make sure to pack a bed or a booster. I also use a hammock that I use to protect my back seat. I mean, things tend to move around and protecting that leather is quite crucial. Another essential is a seatbelt for your dogs. Make sure to clip them up and secure your pupper. I know that all of you will pack toys for your dog, but to make your life easier, I would highly recommend packing outdoor-friendly toys. They will get quite filthy, muddy, and wet, so I use ones that I can just wipe off or just rinse out before hitting the road again. This will help you so much, trust me. The last item I cannot see myself go camping without is, you guessed it, a long leash. If you have a Shiba Inu, you know what I mean. Your long leash is your bestie. I use it most of the time on the campsite, whenever we go chill at the beach, and it gives Aoki that extra freedom, which I love to see. That's it, guys. Those were my top essentials when going out camping with your dog. Let me know in the comments below where you are going camping this summer. Thank you all for watching, and please like this video and subscribe if you're new. It really helps our channel grow. I will see you all on the next one. Bye!